What if Deku was an angel? How would this affect the My Hero Academy timeline? Today we're going to be continuing part 8 of What If Deku Was an Angel. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on the bell notifications they posted. I've created a playlist so you guys can switch across and start from part 1 if you're new. You guys destroyed the like goal for last one. Today like goal is gonna be over 60 and over 20 comments. For the next part, if you want to get part 9, break that like goal. So yeah, remember share it on your social media platform like Facebook and everything, guys. Thank you all for your support. But let's get straight into it.
Remember the moment you left me alone and broke every promise you ever made. I was an ocean, lost in the open. Nothing can take the pain away. So you can throw me to the wall. Tomorrow I will come back, leader of the whole pack. Paint me black and blue. Everyone will shake me, every scar will build my throne.
So, the last time we left off, the Grand Priest decided to make Deku suffer. And the reason why Deku want revenge on the priest, one of you asked me in the comment, because he is merged with Deku personality. He's been growing up in this world in My Hero Academy, so he's less of an angel than he's a human Deku. So yeah, that's why he wants revenge and want them to pay for what they've done. So because he was so shocked and dumbfounded by how the grandsons erased them with no reason. So right now, the Grand Priest decided to want to make Deku suffer after Deku and him was battling out. So he put his hands right in front of Uraka's face and he did something to her. He erased her in a way that Deku was trying to turn back time. Deku was screaming and crying out and trying to turn back time, but nothing would happen. She wasn't coming back. The Grand Priest could counter Deku time reversing time mode, yeah, so Deku couldn't bring her back no matter what happened. Deku looked at Grand Priest so that his eyes started to dissolve. Yes, his pupils started to just tear away. His skin started to tear off. It's like his whole body is melting apart. And Deku erupted in a ki around him. Even the Grand Priest, the Zeno, was stepping back. Zeno is not a fighter. The Grand Priest is a powerful fighter. So the Grand Priest was charged by all of Zeno power. Zeno ended up giving the Grand Priest 50% of his power for the Grand Priest to take on Deku. Because Deku had all the power of the angel that the Grand Priest fought. And that power is coming to the earth. Yes, it's coming to the surface. Deku knew that he could bring back Uraka. Deku screamed out in the aura surrounding him. Deku turned into a being. He doesn't even have a face anymore. He just turned into like a scary creature or something. He doesn't have a face. He has a human shape, but he doesn't have a face anymore. Deku pointed his hand at the Grand Priest, and Deku just released a ki blast, and it was moving so fast. The Grand Priest didn't even see it coming. It tore the Grand Priest's arm right off. The Grand Priest used time and reversed back the effects and turned back and his hand returned. So, right now, Deku focuses attack on the Grand Priest. Deku stands in front of him. Deku can still talk in his state. He's projecting his thought through his mind. So the Grand Priest and Zeno could hear him talking through their mind. And they said, "What the hell are you? What is this form?" Deku said, "This is the pinnacle of power. This form is something that you won't reach. This form is everything that you dissolve, Zeno. This form is all of the angel power manifested inside of me, coming to the surface, want to take you out, Zeno." Deku's stand is wrong, and Deku ended up letting out a horrible roar again, powering up to his absolute limit. Grand Priest looked at Zeno, and Grand Priest said, "I don't know if I can take him." And Zeno said, "I know what to do." Zeno ended up holding on to the Grand Prix shoulder and starting some. Deku stopped in his track and watching what they're doing because Zeno now is pouring every single power he got inside him, making the Grand Priest change his form too. The Grand Priest's body started to turn in a buff form. He started to get built and buff, and he grew up like a. His size increased by 3 times, and now his arms are buff. Yes, he's like bigger than Deku in size. So Deku looks on him, and Deku looks up, and Deku said, "Do you really think that size can defeat me?" The Grand Priest looked at him and said, "This is where we declare the end of this fight. This is where we finally put you down." The Grand Priest stared at Deku. Deku said, "No. I've regained everything, all of my memories, all of the pain, and because of this human body that I was sent into, I've regained the emotion. I've got all emotion like vengeance, pain, regret, and what you just did to Uraka. You're going to suffer!" And Deku rushed at him. I'm gonna say Grand Prix sent Zeno through. He created like a vortex and sent Zeno right through it because he couldn't do anything in this fight. So the two of them are fighting. One punch is wiping out platform, wiping out mountain because they're on a deserted island. The two of them are flinging each other through the ground and everything. Their fight is going on. It's so destructive. The two of them are just burning through the earth and destroying the core, and they're skipping to other planets. Deku is making sure he's skipping to other planets where there are no any worries or anything. There are no you know what I mean, like there are no inhabitants of this planet, there are no people, there are no animals, there are no creatures, because Deku is still a good person. But when Grand Priest kills Uraka, he snaps. Deku, he still care about people, but he wanted to take out the Grand Priest and Zeno. So the both of them are fighting, and Deku's getting the one up on him. He realized that Deku's strength is just beyond something that he's never seen before. The two of them stand and two of them stop. The Grand Priest said, "This is going nowhere. You're strong. Maybe you're even stronger than me, but you won't be able to take me down so easily. This fight will go on for a long while, till one of us fade. It might be me, but you will still sustain lots of damage. So let's end this here. You will be stripped of all your powers, and I will make sure your essence will go into another human body, where you can live out your life peacefully and forget all about this." Deku said, "Are you damn crazy? I want my powers. I want to trample you and Zeno. I want you guys to see what the error of your ways are. I want to take you out." And back at My Hero Academy Sports Festival, everybody's wondering what the hell just happened. You're asking the question, what the hell just happened? Deku and Uraka, they just disappeared when those guys appeared. Zeno walks up to the Grand Priest now, and then Deku just tapped his feet. Yes, Deku tapped his feet. Deku moved so fast, the Grand Priest is shocked. Deku fist him in the stomach. He dropped on his knees, starting to cough up. Yes, some spit or something. He started to cough up a little bit. Then Deku moved behind him and chopping the back of his neck. He fell to the ground in agony. Deku then jumps up in the air, and Deku then stomping the back of his back. He started to cry out for pain. Deku grabbed him by the neck and lifted him up in the air and fling him back down into the ground. Deku kicked him right in the face. Deku put lots of his key into his feet and give him a super kick right into his face. His whole face was totally messed up. The force of Deku kick was like fire burning into his face. The Grand Priest was on the ground now, totally helpless. Deku was walking up to him. Deku hands started to vibrate in a motion. Deku hands, yes, he surrounded his hands with that huge key blast. His two hands. Deku was pointing his two hands right at the Grand Priest. Then something happened. Something came from the sky. It was like a big crater. Something came from the sky. Deku looks up and Deku saw that it was all of the angel and all of the god of destruction. The Zeno has bring them there to take care of Deku because they know that the Grand Priest would he know that Grand Priest wouldn't be able to beat Deku, so he has bringing everyone there to take care of Deku. Deku stand in front of all of them, and Deku said, "Yes, it's you, my brothers." Deku looks at Whis and everyone, and Deku said, "I am you. I am the angel that he, Grand Zeno, he uses power to disintegrate out of this world for no particular reason. Because I don't know, we were powerful or something. I don't know why they did it. But you stand outside of him, he's going to do you the same. When he get bored of this place and bored of you guys, he's just gonna erase you and create new beings. You need to fend up and fight for yourself. You can't make him be the one to make your life decision." And Deku said, "So what? Join me and we beat them all together. I've already beat the Grand Priest. He cannot stand in my way anymore." And the angel and the god of destruction, they look at each other. And then they look at Grand Zeno. The Grand Priest, green aura came over him. Zeno had a little bit of power left. He put a green aura around him that was reversing his damage and healing him. And then, yeah, the Grand Priest stood up. Deku was face to face with all of them. Deku said, "What do you do? What will all of you do? Would you join me and face off against him and Grand Priest, or will you stand beside him and I will take all of you out?" And the Grand Priest looked at them and said, "If you join him, Lord Zeno will just erase you." But Zeno don't have that ability. He has already wasted so much of his power to make the Grand Priest so strong. He doesn't have that strength anymore. And Deku said, "Trust me, he doesn't have that power anymore." But the fear, the god of destruction, Beerus and those ones fear Zeno. So they end up standing beside the Grand Priest. And Deku said, "You made the wrong decision." Deku grabs his two fists together and said, "Now, I'm going to take out all of you at once." All of them erupt in their color coordinate key. Like Beerus's purple key, all of them erupt in a different key. Deku key was so blinding and magical. It was like gold, like a streaming gold. And Deku said, "Now, Grand Priest, you thought I was using all my powers? I'll show you everything I've got." Deku was so powerful that when he charged up, the whole planet that he was on was tearing down. The whole planet was breaking apart. Deku stand his ground. And yeah, something happened because Deku, all of them, so much god destruction, the angel was on one planet. The planet couldn't take their key, their power expanding. The planet exploded. And they all found themselves in space undamaged. And Deku says, "So here is where we end this all. I'm just gonna take you all out and return to my normal life in My Hero Academy." Deku said, "Come on, let's do this." But guys, I'm gonna end it right here. If you want to see the next part of this and know what to do, you see a like button and you see that subscribe button. Just click on them and get this one to like goal, 50 like, 60 like, and over 20 comment for the next part. But guys, I'm gonna go up now. Peace.